Welcome back to the Musketeers podcast. Today with myself, Anderson,
Sayan,
and Jose.
Today-
And first of all,
welcome back.
first of all, Happy New Year to everybody. It's
And
been a
Merry
while,
Christmas.
and it's great to be back.
Follow our Instagram page. We're gonna have like little questionnaires every week.
And if you want us to react to some of your ideas or even just propose some video ideas,
we're
go
down for it.
and-
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
At the end of the episodes, we'll be reading the best comments. So comment down below. And yeah, AFCON.
Damn, I'm rusty. But yeah.
Indeed, you are.
Afghan.
Angola.
Yeah, comment which country you're for.
Yeah.
I mean,
If you're not for Angola, I mean, you really.
First
what do
thing
you
I
do
want to
with your
start
life?
off with is it's really interesting when it's the Euro. A lot of people watch it. Not that it's the AFCON. I feel like it's only not only, but like mostly the African community watching it.
it's only the African.
Yeah.
Let's not
But-
sugarcoat it. It's only the Africans.
That's
watching
true.
it.
But I wonder why.
You know, funny story. Just now before, I was with a Moroccan friend, and she was trying to find a place to watch the game. It was literally a sports bar. They were, we went there. They were playing like on all the TVs. You know that horse riding shit, man.
Why you hating?
That's what they were
Why you
playing.
hating?
And in 10 minutes, the Morocco game was about to start. And they said, no, there's not enough people that are going to watch
no,
that.
really.
And you think people are gonna watch the ball?
A horse?
Bro, people watch it. People watch it.
No, but at a sports bar.
At a sports bar,
you
you
watch
get
that at
people,
home.
you get all the Moroccan crowd in there.
I mean, that's what the other restaurant that we went to did. And it was pretty packed.
it'll get packed. All
But-
the Africans are going to go.
But yeah, that to say that it's pretty sad. I feel like
Moroccans
it's
are
our
Africans.
fault, to be honest. I don't know if we don't promote it enough. The Euro, when the Euro is
Did you
about to come, not our fault, like the three of us.
Oh.
The hell?
No, he was reacting.
What
to
did you
something.
say?
I said Moroccans are African. Just,
We're not doing this.
are we?
We're not.
No, that's not the
A little
subject.
clip.
That's not. But yeah,
But yeah, I feel like we don't do enough of a good job promoting it. Because when the Euro is like coming, everybody
No,
talks
I mean we're
about it.
also in Europe. Like
And
when you were in
Even
Angola,
in
bro,
Angola,
even in
people
Angola, people
watch
watch it.
Euro-
Just like, oh my God, French and
Euro
Portugal are
League,
playing. Or
Premier
I
League
don't
or
know.
whatever.
fair.
people watch it. So what was that?
I don't know what
Yeah.
it is. I don't know
But
what it's about.
I saw this hella funny TikTok, which was like intros of players in the beginning of the match, and it was like in the Euros, they just go, they're with their
Yeah, all
suits, they dab
serious.
people up, and after it was like African version, and it's just everyone dancing with this
Dancing.
speaker.
I gotta say, Angola is carrying the entertainment aspect of this.
I don't
kind.
know.
I don't know if
gotta
we're
say-
carrying. I don't know if we're
No,
carrying.
no. But I want to know. Did we start that?
I think we did because now like
Because now a
the
lot
first
of teams
game-
are going
Yeah,
in
exactly
with the speaker.
With the speaker,
Yeah.
they didn't like the first game. Only Angola did that.
I don't want to shit on others, but
I do.
our intros are the best. I'm not gonna lie, bro.
Bro,
I saw
Mabululu
Cabo
when he
Verde-
scored that celebration.
I saw Cabo Verde when they went in with their coluna, bro. The
Hey,
music's
don't
not
talk-
the same.
don't talk about
Don't
my
talk,
country like that.
don't talk about our
I'm not talking
cousins.
shit.
Come
I'm
on,
talking about-
man.
It's not
Come on,
the
bro.
same.
Those
It's
are
not
our
the same.
people, man.
Back to the video. We have
Balops.
our people. Damn,
They're our cousins,
they're actually my
they're-
people. Okay, I'm Kabuju. Thank you very much.
Kabuju. Alrighty,
Back
dude.
to this. No, I'm kidding.
But I think it is. First of all, people don't care about Africa,
Damn.
and we don't promote it enough.
Yeah.
So both of those two factors combined.
Yeah, people were even discussing the fact that like our biggest influencers, not just Angolan but Africans in general, won't even go watch like the matches or be there. Like for the Euro or for the World Cup, they'll all travel, make like vlogs. Oh, like going
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
And for us, I mean, there still isn't that.
I mean, I don't want to. I'm sorry, I don't know if you finished, but I don't want to talk crap about presidents or anything. But like even like political members, like here for the World Cup, Macron was at every game,
Mhm.
bro.
Mhm.
Like he was there supporting the team all
You know, he
the
has
way
Mbappe's
through.
number, so you know.
But like for African countries, I'm not seeing that happen as much. Like them
No,
actually
now that
being
we're
there.
winning,
No, but I'm not even talking about Angola. I'm talking
general.
about
In
in
general.
general them actually being there.
no, I saw some
in
interviews.
the field, you know.
I saw. Yeah, maybe not going directly,
We
but
don't want interviews. We want them at the
Yeah.
match.
that's
It's a
fair.
symbolic thing.
Yes, it is, and even the team feels important. It feels like they feel
Like
like
feel the support.
exactly.
Mm.
But I mean, talking about the support, I think you wanted to talk about that. That there's a lack of support from the people. At
All
least-
y'all, both of y'all.
Nah.
No,
that
no,
woman
no,
over
no.
there.
Oh, that woman over there for sure.
At the beginning, why are we even bothering to watch a match? It's not gonna go anywhere.
I mean,
How
just
it's gonna
for
end.
context, Angola hasn't won. I mean, hasn't
Anything.
participated, to be honest, in these major cups for a while. Last time they did, I think they lost. Like they were winning 5-1 until like the halfway point, and all of a sudden they just lost.
It was against Mali.
Yeah.
It was 4-1.
Yeah,
They
4-1, something like that.
They were winning, and then it ended 4-4, and I guess they lost.
And so there's a lack of support from the Angolan people for the Palancas Negras, which is the club. I mean, which is what we call our football club. But
It's a complicated
yeah.
subject because I mean it's hard to root for a team that keeps losing, but at the
But it's
same
your-
time,
like, it's your club.
just
It's
a sense
your
of pride in your
nation.
country. I guess
Yeah.
we should always be supporting them no matter what. But I'm 100% sure that now, starting from now
Oh,
on,
yeah,
they're
yeah.
definitely
Yeah.
gonna get way more support from the
Yeah,
country.
I mean, even we saw like banks like trying to hit them up, trying to get deals. They started using the speaker and ads and stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, they're definitely gonna get. But the thing is, we can't only support people when they're up. You know,
Yeah,
like
Exactly.
it matters. It actually matters more when they're down.
A lot.
You know, and so we need to make sure that it's not just now that we're winning that we have this like attitude. It's also maybe when they're not winning as much to be like, no, y'all got it. We're watching every match. We're with
I mean,
you.
that's
Yeah.
and it's a good message not only for soccer, football, or whatever you want to call it.
I hate that you
it-
called it soccer right now.
Football. We're not gonna call
Football,
it
yeah, football. My bad. But
bad.
like, it's a good message for everything, really, because it's like people usually tend to support or to be on somebody's side when they're winning or when they're at the top or
when they're at
whatever.
the top, yeah.
But whenever you're down, only a few are there. And it's actually interesting now because everybody, like, ever since Angola won, like, the first 2 games or whatever, everybody is like, oh, Angola, I'm Angolan, I want to watch the games.
Yeah.
But it wasn't like that even a few weeks ago. And
Yeah,
it's just interesting.
She's actually there's someone backstage that is super mad at what's happening right now. A bunch of Congolese people that are claiming to be Angolan because we're
Oh, I
doing
saw
super well.
that. Yeah.
Like in all the comments, they keep saying, "Oh, Angola, we're with you." Like, oh yeah, conveniently now that we're doing
But
good, you know,
isn't
you're
that the
super
whole
proud of
point?
your origins.
Isn't that the whole point? Because I mean, it is. I forgot the name. It's soft power. At the end of the day,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like you want people to identify with your culture, to feel like they're part of it because of these things. So it's a good thing at the end of the day.
It is a good thing. At the end of the day, the
only
influence is gonna
benefits
be
you.
good.
Exactly.
It'll benefit us, but you know, chill. We're trying to take our merits, all right? This is because your origins are coming out, bro. Chill. You know.
Back to culture.
But to keep up with the subject of support,
Yeah.
like I don't know if you saw, but a few hours ago they announced that DAG and a few airlines are gonna be sending like 400 people to go watch
Really?
the game. Yeah,
Because the players asked for it.
Yeah.
And I didn't think it was
a
gonna
bunch of
happen,
people, a bunch of influencers asked for it too. They were
Oh.
asking for like the government to help out people to send some supporters because that's important for the players.
Yeah.
And a few hours ago they announced it, but I feel like they waited too long. Like
No,
that's
I
something
mean-
they should have been doing. You know,
Doing-
there should be
Exactly,
programs to help
exactly.
people.
Because that's what I
Take
saw.
get
The,
flights.
the stadiums were kind of like
No,
there
but
was
it's
a lot
normal.
of
It's
free
normal
seats.
because especially I feel like in the first rounds, like not everybody's
yeah.
pulling up, but now there's getting like quarterfinals, semifinals. Like that's when you see the stadiums get full.
Yeah, maybe.
I get that, but I still think there should be, you know, programs that'll send people to go support their team just to help them out. You know.
Yeah,
If Angola goes to the finals, we're going to.
you
Where
gonna
is
pay for my ticket?
Where
it's
is
in
it?
Ivory Coast, my
Bro,
guy.
we're going with a subscriber. So comment down below and you might come with us.
Don't make promises.
Is
you
that
can't
on you?
keep.
Is that on you?
Is that on your bank account? Cause
If it is, I'm down.
I ain't gonna like that.
Aside from that,
But yeah, no.
No, but like the point that also you just mentioned about like now like people want to maybe relate to us and our history and stuff like that. I think it also kind of brings into question like the notoriety of Angola. Like I feel like many other African countries are more established internationally, like Nigeria,
Egypt.
yeah, Egypt. Like when people think of Africa, they'll typically think of those African countries.
Yeah.
And so I do wonder if we do end up winning like the cup,
How's it gonna be?
like yeah, if people are like, oh yeah, didn't they win like the African
Yeah.
Cup or something? And also I wonder if other African countries would also like maybe recognize us more, like
They better put some respect on our name.
I feel like there's a lack of respect for Angola.
you think so?
And the African community, bro. Even when I say I'm Angolan to other people, even if they're Africans, like, oh, okay, Angola. It's like it's not a big deal. It's like, come on.
Oh, what reaction do you want?
What was that? That accent?
I think it was
Wow,
the mic. It was the mic.
so
It was the mic.
That is incredible.
We're gonna add a filter, like a voice filter, to make it even more. Use AI or some shit.
That is so racist.
Bro, it was the mic. I
My,
swear.
my banana. Chill,
It was a
dude.
glitch. It was a glitch.
Okay, dude, if you say so, man.
No, but I don't know. I just want something like that. I want more excitement for Angola.
No, for sure.
But-
Compared to other countries, I feel like less people know it, and
Yeah.
when they hear about it, they're like, there's just not much to say.
Yeah, but it does like kind of like why, and I think it goes back to like I think our government and our like Minister of Culture and all and stuff like that, they haven't done enough of a good job to like promote our culture and our history and stuff like that. And so I think even other Africans don't really know anything about us because we haven't been able to promote it. All they know is like Kuduru, maybe Kizomba,
Yeah.
but that's it.
It's
Well,
like-
but it's true. Like, but when you speak of like Nigeria, people even know like the different ethnicities, different tribes. They know Yoruba, Ubo. So it's like they know.
Yeah, that's true.
there's also I was talking about the Congolese people, but I also heard about like Congolese people that don't respect Angola much because we speak Portuguese,
Mm.
and they're like, if you don't speak Lingala, you're not Angolan.
Don't they speak French? Oh, okay.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it, But yeah, I heard that there's a lot of Congolese people that speak shit about Angolans because we don't we speak Portuguese and like just comparing themselves.
Okay, wait. Let's make it clear. A lot of Angolans speak Portuguese, but a lot of Angolans also speak
Yeah.
native languages. Because
It's not even about the
Yeah.
native language. It's just the fact that it's the national,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
official language, and the fact that we made the colonizers' language our official language,
Yeah.
and they look down on us because of that. And I feel like that might be another reason that contributes to the way they see Angola,
Mm.
as not that, I don't know,
As
nationalist or
Africans
whatever.
as others.
Yeah,
the thing
exactly.
is, like, it's what you were saying. Like, when we think about, not we, but like when people think about Africa, it's like they think about a few, very like few countries, Egypt, Nigeria, whatever you want.
South Africa.
Yeah,
South
whatever you
Africa.
want. And those countries, the stereotypes have diminished per se, because people are informed about those countries. But for the rest of the countries, it's not like that. So I'm really happy right now with Angola because we're appearing on people's, like on Instagram and a lot of things. A lot of people are talking about us, and there's a sense of pride in me like that I've never felt before, because I'm not used to seeing.
Oh, you're not used to being proud of your country.
No, come on. Because I'm not used to seeing our
It's
country
true, it's
on social
normal.
media, on like other people talking about
Yeah,
it.
on a platform. Yeah.
Like not only that, like we talk, like us talking about it, other Angolans talking about it. Yeah, I feel proud about my country, but there's something about another nation, another somebody from another country talking about your country that kind of warms my heart. It's like we're doing something right.
Mm.
But I don't know. I like that. That feels like progress to me.
It does. And I mean, that's also something that we aspire like to do with Angola. I feel like Angola has the potential to be a leading country and
Yeah.
like be a reference to African development and African growth.
For sure.
But to do that, you know what we need?
What?
We
What?
need financing. We need strong institutions.
Institutions?
Institution.
That was smooth.
What
That
do
was
you mean
smooth.
by
That was
Come on,
smooth.
baby. You might be rusty, but yeah, yes, sir. No, that was bad.
It was.
No, but for financing institutions, what we meant is like even for the football team, like we feel like we even have more potential, you know, and but there aren't like proper academies. There isn't enough financing for these academies and people like who are into sports, whether it be
Yeah.
football or something else. So it's just like also a conversation that we need to have, and there are job opportunities. It's not just people playing football. There's
It's a lot
data
of jobs.
scientists. There's like
Yeah, there's a whole team
Bro, a
behind
lot
it.
of
Yeah.
things.
There was a post about I think it was the president of the Federation of Football in Angola, and he said that they got to the point where they are without any financing, and
It's
a
just
bunch
true.
of people are making jokes about it, like, "Oh, you're about to get fired." But yeah, it's sad, because we are where we are right now with a lack of financing. So can you imagine where we'd be with even
financing.
more?
Yeah.
Now that we were in Angola, I was thinking about it because I do track and field. Everybody knows it, but no, but it's just like I think about it, and a lot of people people that don't have means or anything like that. Sports, I love sports because anybody can become great at it, and it doesn't matter if you come from a rich family, from a poor family. It really doesn't matter if you put. I mean,
Depends
yeah,
of the
no.
sport.
What I mean is like obviously, if you have money, you can go into a good like soccer,
Academy.
but whatever.
Actually, I
But what
was
I'm
thinking the
saying is-
opposite.
what?
In general, it's the poor ones that.
Oh,
I think
that
it
do
depends
real
on the
good.
but
like, but for example, just
fair.
the entry, like tennis, for example, for you to enter a sport like that, where you need
I'm
to buy
saying
expensive
sports-
equipment.
I'm saying sports in general, but it's like sport. I feel like sports give you
That's
an
what I'm saying.
opportunity.
I'm depending. I think
Fair. But I
Specifying.
think there's very few sports where it's like only rich people, like horse, golf, and tennis. Those are the
yeah, but like even no track and field, I guess is a bit
Yeah.
easier. Football, but even football, normally sometimes the
Nah,
people
bro.
who
But there are a
football
lot
started
of
with poor people.
programs. There are a lot of
Yeah,
programs
yeah,
that help
fair,
out,
fair.
talented people that go and search for people that
But yeah,
maybe don't have the means. And
what I was gonna say is like I feel like sports is it's a good way for a country to take a lot of people out of poverty. Even if you're not the best, if you have a good league that pays players okay at least, it's a lot of people out of poverty.
and also
with
to
that.
increase soft power and just
Exactly.
notoriety in general.
And in Angola, for example, if scouts just went into bairros, into places like that, and just picked kids that enjoy the sport and taught them how to, I didn't say that right.
taught them.
Yeah, how to do it in a professional level. A lot of kids would do it. Obviously, there's people that don't have the mind for it, but a lot of people would do it
But-
and take that opportunity.
Yeah, but I think there also needs to. That's important, but there also needs to be like a back support to that. Meaning that like, sure, yeah, we get these kids playing, but what's actually gonna make money isn't them playing. You know, it's media. We need like what's gonna.
It's a whole thing, though. You need
It-
good players and good media to make it.
Yeah, but
Hey.
technically, sports. What makes money is it's entertainment.
No,
Yeah.
but
At the end of the
yeah.
day, so we need to find a way to like get sponsors, like like get people actually
Yeah,
interested
yeah.
in the sports, because like there are people that play in Angola, but even like I think Girabola, wait, is it Girabola? Yeah, Girabola, where like the biggest league in Angola, but you see the sponsors, you see what the players make, and it's ridiculous.
Sad.
Yeah.
Yeah, makes sense. I think even basketball, when we were really good at it, like world-wise, we still didn't make, like the players
Yeah.
still didn't make that much money. I think, if I remember correctly.
I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't have the exact numbers, but
Yeah.
definitely more than football, though, I think.
Yeah,
Really?
yeah.
That's
Yeah.
good. But yeah, what?
But we still have to be like the one of
Yeah,
the best
yeah,
in the
yeah.
world.
but yeah, I just think if we had good institutions and just the minimum condition. I'm not even talking about like for them to get paid millions. I'm just talking in the country. It would create a lot of job opportunities, and just a lot of people would be out of like that poverty situation. You know, I don't know. I feel like sports is really good for that.
Mm.
I don't know. Talk, bitches.
Awkward. But yeah, speaking, I mean, you guys weren't.
Nice.
I had the chance to should have lost it.
Nice. That's
Go,
great.
go,
That's
go,
great.
go,
That
go.
was-
I got it.
that
I
was-
got it. I got it. I got it. But yeah, going.
That's going in the video.
But yeah, going back just a little bit before the AFCON started, y'all were in the homeland in Angola. How was that? We didn't really get to speak about our holidays, so how was this like 1 month? Because oh yeah, sorry, we also apologize. We know it's been like 3 months.
real quick. It was interesting. It was interesting.
It's a
going
good
to-
word. It's a good word.
Yeah, I know. I was trying to think of another word.
Exotic.
That is crazy.
Just racism on Max, bro. Oh, so you're saying African people are exotic? Is that what you're saying?
Exotic things are the best.
Okay, dude.
You're gonna go, oh my brother, you so excited. Like,
What is that?
They're just
That's
copying
what
the
you
accent
were.
here.
That's what you were.
What? That was the one.
Yeah.
They sabotaged me. Where I go?
But
That was interesting.
Sayin, how was it interesting?
Yeah, right?
Exactly.
What are you saying?
I don't know, man. How
You
was it
don't have to
interesting?
be humble. No, I'm kidding. Be humble as fuck, or else.
The hell I don't, bitch. It's like the sobrinho do João. Vamos saber falar mal, caralho.
Why was it interesting to go back to Angola?
I mean, obviously, I hadn't been to Angola in like over a year, so I got to see my family again and just see the city again. It had been a while, and I was expecting to see all the differences between when I left and when I went back. And
And you realize everything changed, right?
yeah, revolutionary. No, I was kind of disappointed.
Why are you laughing? Say
Just say it like that.
what? All the change, all the buildings left done,
I was a little disappointed, to be honest.
Why?
Because
What?
I expected more to change, I guess.
Oh.
It was a shame to see that, the economic situation had just gotten worse and, conditions in general had just gotten worse. But it was still obviously great to spend my vacation there and get to
Yeah.
talk to a bunch of people and,
Get recognized.
I didn't get recognized like immediately after. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't, whatever.
No, explain what happened.
Yeah, it was weird. I got recognized for the first time. Right, like literally the first stop I did after I got to the airport, I went to buy a few drinks with my dad, and we entered the store, and the dude looked at me. I don't know where he was from, and he looked at me, and he was like, "Oh, I watch your podcast," and I was like, "Oh." I didn't know. I didn't know what to say. It was
Like,
my
you want a
first-
picture? Like,
I was just like, "Oh, thank you. I guess, yeah, bye." But yeah, I didn't really know how to react. Like, am I supposed to? Should I just say thank you? Should I
Yeah.
say, "Oh, do you enjoy?" Should I start a conversation, or should I leave? But yeah, first time being recognized, I guess, interesting. How was your first time?
whoa, are we asking? Are we talking about that? Okay.
What?
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 Recognized for the first time.
Weird. My first time was dope. Was it? It was. No, I was trying
Where
to
was
remember the first time. It was at a club. It was like 5 a.m. The sun was about to come up, and a girl jumped into my arms. I was like, "What?" I wasn't drunk. I don't drink. Just saying. But I was confused.
Are you saying people who drink are worse?
Wait,
than
was
you?
this in Angola?
What?
Was this in Angola?
No, in Portugal.
Oh.
And I was really confused. I didn't know what to do. It's like,
Wait, it was during the summer, no?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, I just didn't know what to do because
What did she tell you?
she was just like, "Oh my god, I love your podcast. I watch it all the time." Blah blah. And I was like, "Oh, I was just, that's cool, but you don't need to hug me like that." No,
You're like,
I'm just kidding, but it was
No,
really
hug-
nice. It was really nice.
Anybody that sees the two of them, you can hug them.
What?
you can.
I'm a really nice guy.
Unless
can.
you're a girl,
Yeah.
because you know what?
Yeah.
Because the boss doesn't like that.
The boss indeed does not approve.
But yeah, and what about you? What about your first time?
No, I mean, it wasn't anything crazy because I was getting out of the bathroom, so it was really. I was like, you know, when your hands are still,
Bro.
Where?
Wait a second. Wait a second.
No, chill,
recognize
chill,
the
chill.
bathroom.
Wait a second. What?
It was at the club.
Bro, I literally asked you, how was your first time? And you tell me, so it wasn't the bathroom.
Yo. Nah.
But, yeah.
I'm waiting for marriage, bro.
How was it?
What bathroom?
It was at Lust.
Oh, was it?
And it was in Lisbon. It was just like
Now
yeah.
during in the summer.
In the summer.
Oh, okay.
I think we did. I told you guys. I think I told you
I don't
guys.
remember that.
Whoa, wasn't when they were about to fight?
Yeah, it was before then.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I'm basically getting out of the bathroom, and like this girl's coming into like the hallway to go to the bathroom, and she turns around. And she goes, "Wait, you're a podcast dude," and I'm like,
Your podcast.
I'm like, yeah. Me? I'm like, yeah. And she goes, "Oh, I love you. It's super funny. You're super, yeah."
Let me tell you.
Whoa!
What the hell?
What
the
is
hell?
wrong with you?
Chill.
Dude? Chill, man.
Dude,
We're on camera.
those
dude.
are our fans.
Come on, a little respect.
You're just allowed to follow right there.
No, but yeah, she was super nice. I said thank you, and I went on my way.
All right.
Okay.
So comments.
We get a lot of love, but we also get a lot of hate, so we're here to read both.
Yeah. So you guys didn't need to do us
You
like
wanted
that.
to talk about
Oh yeah, I thought okay, so a few things happened while we were gone. We kind of had a video go mini viral
on Instagram.
on Instagram.
50K?
60K.
60K.
60-ish.
Almost 70.
Yeah, you know.
Whatever.
Whatever.
Just numbers.
Yeah. And we got a lot. Like it was weird because the first wave, it was like
Yeah.
literally just hate.
All hate.
Like,
yeah.
Woo!
It was tough. Like
yeah.
the heart was not.
I was like,
taking it.
should I keep doing this with my life? And after there was like a second wave, which were just people defending
Agreeing
us.
with, yeah.
And after it was a third wave of just like mixed opinions, more nuanced. People were thinking.
Intelligent people.
Yeah.
So you're
The
saying
third wave.
Damn.
Nah, the third wave was only intellectuals.
Yeah, like you could
No, but they
disagree
were
with
long
me, but they were
comments.
like
Yeah, yeah.
arguments. I'm like that. I like that.
I
Now
appreciate
saying you
that.
wish me to die. Like,
Yeah, tell me I'm
A
dumb.
few
But
of them-
explain it.
A few of them were harsh. Oh my god.
we got Fila Dagoda, the comedian.
gamers, yeah.
He commented on our post.
Mhm.
We got Isabel dos Santos, who also reposted our clip, and that's controversial, but still a big figure. So we appreciate it. And if you would love to come on the podcast,
We're gonna cut that. Take that out.
I don't need to say it anymore.
No, I mean I'll have her by myself. It's fine.
That's fun. But yeah,
Yeah.
it was interesting to see how that video performed, and I think we'd like to kind of make another argument, like kind of explain our thoughts in the moment and what we.
This is the
truly
clip.
meant.
This is the clip.
Not only has she never been to Angola, but she didn't even grow up with her Angolan father, you know? So I don't even know if when you ask her, like, what are you? She might say she's Angolan because those are her origins, right? But that's different from being Angolan, like knowing Angolan culture, knowing Angolan music, knowing the history of Angola, the language. Yeah, exactly. She won't even know how to speak Portuguese.
Oh my
Thank you.
god, it's so fire.
Yeah. So, yeah, go ahead. It's done. It's done.
So yeah, people got mad at that. Okay.
People got mad at what we said, and I feel like a lot of people misunderstood what we were trying to say, and just ignored the message of the video
Let me
entirely.
get the comments.
Yeah, go ahead.
ahead.
But the point of the video was to say we were trying to identify a bunch of different factors that contribute
Yeah,
to
cultural
someone's
identifiers.
cultural. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly, cultural identity. And we mentioned the language, but that was like the fourth thing that I mentioned. We mentioned a bunch of things before that, like
History.
the history of the country, the music,
music.
the food, and then we mentioned the language and like the first wave conveniently decided to ignore like the first three arguments and stuck to the language, and just got really mad about the fact that we were claiming Portuguese as like
As our
Angol,
language.
yeah, as our language, which I found that really weird because, for example, if you take a country like Brazil, nobody's gonna doubt a Brazilian if they say their language is Portuguese.
Yeah.
Nobody's gonna say, "Oh, you don't know any of your indigenous languages," even though Brazil does have a
Indigenous.
bunch of them.
Yeah.
Actually, I think they even have more
Mm.
languages in Angola, but not a single one is spoken by more than 40,000 people in all of Brazil. Fun fact. And yet, for some reason, because I guess they're more popular and they've already completely assimilated with the language, whether it be with music or with novellas or whatever, nobody has a problem with Brazil saying Portuguese is their official language. As a matter of fact, if you go on your phone, when you
Yeah.
go
Portuguese. it's
there's
written in
Portuguese
brackets.
Portugal and Portuguese Brazil, and I feel like it could be the same thing for Portuguese Angola, because we have our own vocabulary. We have our own cultural, references in our Portuguese that come from our national languages.
Mm.
And that's what we were trying to
To say,
mention.
yeah.
That's what we were saying. And we weren't even saying that our national languages aren't our languages. Obviously, they are.
There's a comment here. I'm sorry, I'm interrupting you. That pretty much clarifies what we wanted to say. Maybe we used the wrong words, but they said cultural identity.
Shout the person out.
Annabella V _ V. Cultural
Yes, sir.
identity is different from simply having a nationality. The person can be Angolan, but if he does not mind knowing and connecting with the culture, then he has not. Then he has no cultural identity. I'm sorry, that's my fault. The thing is,
Screenshot that. Maybe we'll put it on
yeah.
later.
The thing is, it's like we didn't mean that the person isn't Angolan. What we wanted to say is, if they don't, I'm sorry, I'm screenshotting. If they don't know
Yeah,
the culture,
I
if
think-
they don't identify with the culture,
Yeah.
then yeah, they're Angolan, but there's a
I think
barrier, there's a
people
problem.
took it like literally
Yeah.
that like they
We're
don't
trying-
deserve the nationality or something.
We
It's-
even specified that in no way are we saying she's not Angolan, and
Yeah.
that she definitely has the documents, origins, and everything. We were really trying to focus on the cultural aspect of things,
And the other thing about the Portuguese, I guess I'm not gonna say we apologize, but maybe we should have done more research, because I mean there is a lot of people that still speak dialects, and we didn't mean to say that those that only speak the dialects aren't Angolan. Once
No,
again,
but we
that
never
wasn't the
said
point.
that
Yeah,
either.
wasn't the
It's just
point,
that people started like taking assumptions on our thoughts and what we think, but we
Yeah,
never
yeah.
said that. And that's not fair to put on us.
Yeah.
And also what I wanted to say is like to all those people that were saying like oh yeah, how can you let a colonial language be your official language, your lingua franca? And like to me it's just like you don't want to accept our history. Like the Portuguese came, colonized us in the
Unfortunately.
1600s, and so it was like 500 years of them on our territory, and so it's like, yeah,
How are you gonna?
Portuguese now, unfortunately or fortunately, became our language. It's like us trying to deny that is us trying to deny our history and trying to like pretend that, oh no, like that we're stronger than that, like no, like it happened. This is our present, and now what do we want to do with that? We can also use it as an opportunity. Like now,
Yeah.
there are other African countries like os Palopes, right? That speak Portuguese, so it creates a relationship with these countries. Now we can share culture and like and moments with these countries.
I actually wanted to ask you that. I'm sorry, because the comment that Filia Dagoda posted, that he wrote was maybe just a possibility here. I think that Portuguese is the main reason we struggle to connect with all the cultures that compose Angola. And you said that you think it's the opposite. What did you mean by that? Like,
I meant that like I think that like having a common language does have its benefits.
Yeah.
Like we all now can properly communicate. And but like on the other side, I think that we lost our history and part of our culture because this language was enforced on us. And so maybe if we did share more history, there would be more community, but I'm not sure we can like put that or pin that on the language itself.
because what you were saying, and I mean, just I'm connecting the two
Yeah,
dots
yeah,
here because
yeah.
like what you were saying about the international aspect is like, yeah, it's really good because there's a lot of countries out there that speak Portuguese, and so we can like we can have a good relation with them. But
Yeah.
in our country, maybe there's a few barriers because of it. You know what I mean?
But I feel like a lot of people are trying to ignore the real problem. The problem isn't the language, because there are other countries that were colonized and that were able to
Keep their language.
revalue,
Yeah.
you know, their original languages, right? The problem isn't Portuguese. The problem is what we did with Portuguese. Like it was enforced on us for a long time, but then once it wasn't anymore, we completely kept it, and
Yeah.
we did nothing to try to bring back our origins. You know, and that's also on on
Yeah.
us and on the government and whatever. But you know, it's not only because of the Portuguese because we were colonized. It's also just how we reacted after it happened. You know.
It was also I was speaking to like a friend of mine basically, and I mean she was saying that like most African countries, I mean we fought for our independence, but there wasn't a thought of why do we want our independence and why like what should we do with our independence, and so like we got our independence, but after like I feel like our leaders didn't know what to do with it. I don't know if like what I'm saying makes sense, but like we wanted our independence partially to be better off, and we
Yeah.
got it, and we noticed that we're not better off. So what happened? What was the disconnect? And there needs to be like a thought put into it. And even she was saying that like in many of like the African leaders' speeches when it came to independence, they all like implicitly, not explicitly, but it felt like there was implicitly us owing the colonizers something for letting us free. And so that directly impacted this like the relationship that we have with Occidental countries. And we see this with like Congo and France, for example, where like they're still using basically a French currency, and you just see like the relationship that France has with like Morocco or Algeria isn't the same relationship that France has with Congo. And so I don't know, there just needs to be like we need to think about
What
a
we
why.
want to,
Yeah.
Yeah, because I
So
don't
tell
know
us
if
what
this
you
is
think.
getting too political, but there's a certain like the colonialism didn't necessarily stop; it changed. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I don't want to get too political with it, but I feel like
But what do you mean by
that's
it?
true.
We're here to get political, man. Like
Not really, no.
no.
But I just feel like these countries, in a way, they're not controlling, but they have a really big influence on us, or in like France on the other. Whoa, I'm not
Overwhelmed.
Yeah, no, but I'm sorry. I'm trying to think about two things at a time. But I just feel like these countries still have control over the colonized countries, and maybe not in a violent way anymore, but in a economic way and a political way, and a lot of different aspects. Even education. Usually, like we said, France gives them a lot of scholarships, for example. So a lot of kids from those countries come study in France and end up having a French view of things, you know, French mentality. And so it's neo-colonialism, you know, it
Yeah.
still exists. And so it's not completely accurate to say that these countries are independent per se, you know, because there's a lot of things that we still rely on them for.
Yeah, but what I meant, I think no country can ever be
Yeah.
independent. But I meant more in the like the mentality, because like to have independence, like if we wanted to think maybe a little bit more literally, we can say like when we were colonized, when African countries were colonized, we were like a certain prisoners, like physically speaking. You know, like we had a different government, a different nation ruling over us. But not only were we in prison like physically, but also mentally. And we got rid of the physical part. And now the challenge is how do we get rid of it like mentally? How do we like re
It's a barrier. So how do we
yeah, how do
pass
we
that
relate
yeah.
back to our roots and find our new identity and our newfound independence essentially as a person?
Well said. I mean, I don't have anything to say. I don't know. But yeah. Jose, your turn. I said something.
What is that? I'm observing. I'm listening. I'm taking it all in. This is deep, you know.
It is. It is.
I think we're.
This part
But
of the video
yeah,
is
I
gonna be
think
called a bit more serious.
we're gonna let you reflect on that.
But wait,
first.
comment, you know. But okay, last comment I wanted to read. I'm not skipping over it. It's actually we should reflect on it. It's not that simple. But last comment I wanted to read, and I think it's really important in a way because of what you said about Brazil. If we said the same thing for Brazil or same thing for the United States, it wouldn't be taken the way it was when we said it. And so yeah, the comment is from Luke Lugan. He said no one would complain about him saying she needed to know Portuguese if they were talking about Brazil. Would they? Angolan Portuguese is just as valid as Angolan language as Brazilian Portuguese is as valid as a Brazilian language. There's a second part to the comment, but I just want to keep this first part. And it's true. It's also kind of offensive to say that we're only our national languages because yeah, Portuguese in itself is the like what's the word
Colonial language.
yeah, the colonial language, but that's not true because we added a lot to the language. There's a lot of sentences that we say or words that we say that they don't say and that they even implemented into their
As a
language.
matter
Yeah,
of fact,
that
when
we
you go to
influenced
Portugal,
there.
Exactly.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of words that now they use that
And
aren't-
their ads.
Yeah.
exactly.
And
Like,
so I feel like not offensive, but I feel like it's taking credit from us. Like we are taking credit from us saying that it's not our language because we made it our language. At the end of the day, we turned it into something new. We added a few words from our native languages and we spiced it up. I don't know, but we just made it into something
No, for example,
better, you know?
even if you take English, right? Like an American and a British person both speak English, but you can definitely tell the
Exactly.
difference, and there's a different slang and different history to it, and
It
whatever.
doesn't make like just because it's from the colonial country, it doesn't make it less ours because we had to make it
became
ours.
ours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think a
And-
lot of people just have a hard time accepting, you know, the origin.
Yeah.
Especially
Which is
since
normal. It's normal. It was very recent.
Our independence was really recent. Yeah. So I think over the generations, that perception that we have of it might change.
And we need to, because if we want to get international, if you want to become a big country in the international scale, we need to get over these things that in a way stop us from
You know,
seeing the bigger picture.
it's funny when you think about like a bunch of cultural, like iconic things about Angola. Kuduro.
Yeah.
What language do they speak Kuduro in?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Kuduro
And-
is the Angolan, you
Yeah.
know, type of music, and it's all in Portuguese.
Yeah. No, but after, I mean, like Kizomba, like Pablo Flores,
See,
tells
yeah,
you
of
to
course
speak.
there are.
But that's what
Yeah.
we were saying.
Yeah,
it's
for
not.
sure.
We're not.
But it's always a
not
mix.
only-
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. And that's Angolan Portuguese. It's not just Portuguese. The same way that nowadays and like in streaming platforms they put Brazilian Portuguese. Like Angolan Portuguese is a thing, and we
Yeah.
can't say it's not. And I think that's really good too.
Yeah.
But yeah. I mean, yeah.
On that note, I think we spoke a lot today. I hope y'all enjoyed it. And yeah.
Should we do that?
Please.
Sorry, should we do that thing of a random topic or what, like or not? I don't know,
Are we still gonna?
because
put
that was
another
very
one?
serious. Oh yeah.
What's the problem with being serious?
No, the last
Oh,
part.
you want to
the
do
first
fun,
part
fun,
was
fun,
nice.
fun,
First
fun?
part
No,
was not
this is which is
serious.
nice, but we can end it up. I don't know.
Why do you want to talk about the Mona Lisa? Who cares that they threw soup at the Mona
Okay,
Lisa?
my bad. Okay.
That's their shit. They don't care about our shit.
What happened to this being an international
No,
podcast?
I'm kidding.
But
No,
I
it's
mean,
just
we
that-
can actually,
Huh?
yeah, maybe not after this. Maybe not. Yeah.
No, it's just that like you're giving them the attention they want.
No, not necessarily Mona Lisa. I was talking about true crime as well. That shit was
What true
fine.
crime?
Bro, Griselda.
Oh,
Sofia Vergara is pretty. To not
Not
use
in
another
that.
she
word.
looks so
Not
ugly
in that.
in the thing.
She does. She looks weird.
No, they
there.
did a good job.
Purposeful.
Oh, I
Have
guess.
you seen the real person? She's
What are you
beautiful.
saying?
The real one.
What are you trying to say?
Griselda, the real one was ugly as.
Look just like a female Pablo Escobar.
You think
I'm
I'm
not
gonna
trying to-
compliment
I'm
a
not trying to die.
freaking drug lord?
I'm not trying to die.
Look at him being a feminist. He's like, nah.
I'm not trying to die here. So let's not talk shit about her.
This
please.
was like in the 60s.
Yeah, fair enough.
It's like criticizing the
family's
Italian
gonna come for
mafia.
it.
Who do you think you are, bro?
No, but what I wanted to say
You're gonna
is,
challenge her territory? You're gonna start selling on her turf?
look, did you watch it?
I saw the first episode.
Did
Actually,
you?
you spoiling.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm asking you. Did you watch it?
Not all of it. Well,
Okay,
first
so I'm not gonna
episode.
spoil it. But pretty much what I wanted to say is these.
Our producer was just sneezing really loud. You sound like an elephant.
Yeah. Yeah. What I wanted to say is just that so like Griselda, like the one I forgot his name. The other one that went viral on Netflix.
Which one? Peaky Blinders, Narcos. We
but-
have a lot
I mean,
of
yeah,
We know this,
No, the killer one.
Oh,
The
Tommy,
psychopath.
Tom, what's it?
I forgot his
What's
name.
it with the mama toa?
Ted. No, not Ted Bundy.
No, that's another.
So
I mean,
aquel
that also went
asesino
viral.
ahí, o aquel serial. Yes.
Who?
Jeffrey
¿Cuál?
Dahmer. Dahmer.
Jeffrey
Yeah, that
Dahmer.
one. I mean, it's just the shows that we see about these things. They kind of glamorize it. Just for Griselda, for example.
I don't think they glamorize it. I was
How's it?
disgusted
By Griselda.
They definitely.
by Jeffrey Dahmer.
Bro, they definitely glamorize it.
Glamorize it how?
To the point where, like, on TikTok and on platforms like that, everybody was like, "Oh my God, he's so cute,
Mhm.
bro. He's a serial killer." I know.
Some
That's
people
what I'm
need
saying.
But
You
it
know,
happens
But
a lot.
exactly. But that's what I'm
A
saying.
lot
But
of people
no, but
are
that,
like-
no, but that's you can't
You know,
blame
that's-
it on
there's
the
a phenom-
producers.
No,
Of course you can. What do you mean?
bro. I mean, I'm
Bro,
not saying
what
they shouldn't make
you
shows
saw-
like
did
that.
you see the show?
I watched some of it.
And
not
it's
the whole thing.
horrible.
What parts or do you go like, oh my
No.
god, he's so hot in the middle of it?
But what I'm saying is they could make a better job to show that they're monsters. Bro, they're monsters. I'm sorry, but they are.
I'm not
And-
disagreeing with you, but I'm just saying I don't understand how watching it, how any rational person can be like, oh my god, yeah, this is everything. This
Humans
is
are weird. What do
We
you
are.
mean?
So
But,
what you?
No,
for
I'm
you-
not saying that the producer shouldn't make it or shouldn't do shows like that because I want to watch it. It's interesting, and but we have to think about the families of like people that died that have to not they don't have to watch it, but still like it's out there, and all of that. I feel like it's very heavy. We're just watching it.
So you're saying they
Sorry,
shouldn't?
thank you.
Well, they shouldn't make it.
I don't know if they should make it. Maybe they should make it more realistic. I don't know.
The thing is, that's a Netflix show. It's not a documentary.
yeah.
So
it's
if
supposed
it-
to be
in a
entertainment.
yeah, they're always gonna make it more entertaining. They're always gonna make you kind of like the main character in a way. You know, like his backstory. They make it seem like super sad, super tragic, and make
Exactly.
it seem like that's what made him the way
Exactly,
he is,
exactly.
and you know, make you understand where he's coming from in like slightly. But you know, like you said, it's a monster. And no matter what you do, he is a monster. But that's just how the industry works.
But,
you know?
to the point where like on TikTok there was a trend at some point where it was like people like a page posts about a criminal in court and a bunch of people like on the comments are like, oh, let's make a petition to get him out of jail. Like
And it
what?
happens.
And it like what? These people are criminals, and
Well,
it's like
man, Earth needs to close down. This experiment. like,
yeah, but
we're
it's just-
done.
like, all that to say, like I saw Griselda, and at first I was like, "Oh my god, this is lit! I want to do that too." When I grew up, but no, obviously I'm kidding. But when I went
Man
to look up,
spent like the last 10 minutes criticizing. Oh my god, they're fantasizing it. I don't understand how
No,
people can
he's
do it.
saying he understands it, but
Exactly.
he feels wrong. For
So you want to be a major drug dealer?
no, I did at some point. No, but when
Nice.
went to look up the history, like the actual history, I was like, holy crap, this isn't like it's not okay to be glamorizing this. That's what I'm trying to say,
I think, personally, I don't believe they're glamorizing.
bro.
They
Because the
most
show,
certainly
bro,
are.
the show kind of makes her seem like a feminist. Oh, the number one. I mean, not the number, but like one of the top drug dealers in the world was a woman. Like they trying to make it like feminist a bit. You know what I mean? And so it's like, oh my god, a woman. But
Bro,
like,
they're just trying to show that a woman can be just as evil, just as cruel as a man. What's the problem with that?
okay, dude.
but yeah.
No, but I get where you're coming from. But like, and yes, I think they're I think that they are using maybe that angle a little bit. But when you start to see the show, like, yeah, it might give you some perspective. And I think that's good. Like I wouldn't be able to understand a criminal. Seeing these shows are like, okay, like you can understand them, but
do
making
you
somebody
really want to?
understand them, I don't think takes away from the fact that they're monsters. Just because you understand, Like, why somebody?
But you kind of have compassion for them, and I don't think that's good.
Bro, for example, the drug dealer next to your corner, technically still a criminal.
Yeah.
But when he explains why he does it, do you not go like, okay,
Okay, but wait, a simple drug dealer like that, I don't like. He didn't kill anybody. He didn't hurt anybody. So that I'm okay with. But I'm saying like Griselda, for example,
but the game is
she
the game,
killed
man.
a bunch of people, and like
You're spoiling the show.
I mean, I don't think you can go into that.
Spoiling the show.
All that to say, this is over. Thank you for watching the video. And
No, I need a conclusion from this. Should I keep watching, or am I being? Is it glamorized?
no, it's a
they're
really
all
good
like-
show. It's a really good show, but yeah,
Would you let your kids watch true crime?
yeah, have fun, kids. I'm not responsible.
Okay, I mean, it's not crime, but for example, Euphoria. There was also the same question for Euphoria, and people felt like it was being glamorized and all of that. What are your thoughts on that? Can we
What
just
was
not
being
talk
glamorized?
about
Wait, what was being glamorized?
the use of
the
drugs, the use of maybe like sex, like abuse?
Fair, but that was entertaining as hell. So
Whoa, you need to chill.
no,
All
but-
these shows
but,
glamorize
yeah.
things that aren't good.
But
They all do.
Okay, but what about Brooklyn Nine-Nine?
what about it? Don't
Right?
hey.
Do not. Put
No,
Brooklyn
no.
Nine-Nine.
I'm just saying.
don't
I'm
even
just saying.
mention
we're
it
so
in
lost
the
in this
same-
conversation.
No.
where-
Watch where I'm going with this. I wanted to be a cop after that. Okay. No. No. And it's good. But like what I wanted to say is
I forgot.
no, like in industries like cinema and all of that,
Mm.
they have the power to show a certain reality,
Mm.
glamorize it, not glamorize it. Brooklyn Nine-Nine, it's fully entertainment, and they only show kind of like the good parts. Of course, yeah, sometimes they had a few serious parts, but overall, it also, you could say, glamorized what it is to be a police officer, and that also could have negative
I
impact.
don't feel like it did.
I don't feel like it did either, but
Why don't you see? Just like I feel like Euphoria, Griselda, whatever, doesn't glamorize these things. It's the same thing how I feel about the rest. I think we need to stop like blaming all these things to be like, oh my god, they're influencing us. How about you start thinking a little bit for yourself?
that is true as well.
You're
And take-
ignoring human nature.
Step back.
People are highly influential. That's just how humans are made.
Yeah,
Your
but come on.
answer can
But
be
bro, but when
your
you see-
answer to a question will be different
But
if you're surrounded by different people with different opinions. That's just how we are.
Yeah, but like, bro, Jeffrey Dahmer opens up a bucket filled with liquid bones, like toxic thingy majiggy, and you're like, oh my god, he's so hot.
Bro,
That's
people
your
are
reaction?
crazy.
Before that, he was at
See
the
a
club
therapist,
dancing and
my
shit,
guy.
and people-
No,
Bro, look at bro. His glasses sold for like $500,000 after the show. That's not normal.
Thank you for watching this episode.
Yeah, exactly. That's the conclusion. And it's like you need to stop being so dumb and so influential. That word, I don't know, but yeah,
You're telling humans to stop being humans. All right.
pretty much.
Anyways,
I could take it to a whole other topic.
It could, yeah.
Nurture, nature, whatever.
thank you.
Next episode.
Part 2.
Thank you for watching.
Se gostaram, gostaram. Se não gostaram, também gostaram.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. See you guys.
Oh my god.